Hello, everyone. How are you? I wasn't talking to you. Toby woke up when I said hello, everyone. Hello to everyone except Toby. How are y'all? How are y'all? Alan with the gifted sub. No more cheesy pizza ads for you, temporally awry. Let's go. Lots of nuts talk on the podcast today. If you are allergic to nuts, you may want to avoid today's podcast. Toby's allergic to something. We have removed the cone of shame while I'm in here with him. Stop it. Might have to put it back on if he keeps scritching. Where'd you get that shirt? Artist Diesel Sweeties. Go to dieselsweeties.com. Tosh Station power converters. It's a whiny Luke. It's a whiny Luke. I'm just gonna Tosh Station power converters. Hello, I've not interacted with Stationary Brew for a good while because I was too immature before. I'm now 18 and a good amount more mature. That, like, a couple days matters. Like, maturity, a couple days, that's all you need. All Luke is whiny Luke. That's true. That is true. Uncle Elmer just going out to Tosh Station and buy some power converters. Well, that was when he had to, like, I think that's when he had to, like, scrub R2 after they bought R2 in episode 4. Pretty sure. Few months, few days at that age. Who's counting? How are y'all? I'm exhausted from the podcast. We had a good time on the podcast. Hide it from the wife. What's up? What is up? Boy. What do y'all want to talk about today? I am spacing out. I just wrapped the podcast. Went a little bit over an hour, which is a long show for us. We have our Lego build tomorrow morning, so I'm trying to get all my stuff done. Oh, that reminds me. No stream tomorrow, chat. I thought we were on a normal schedule this week. We are definitely not on a normal schedule this week. We are not podcasting. We're not streaming tomorrow because I am recording the Relay FM Panatic Members Special, which is a Lego build. The fire alarm went off at work. Hope everything's okay. There was no fire. Whew. Filming at Tosh Station got cut. Might be in the Book of Boba Fett. Nice. he is more whiny about washing the droids than he is when he finds their bodies, right? Luke. Reddit proving that every day someone new to fountain pens learns about Nathan Tardif. So, head full of ideas. I got asked, was I going to discuss it on the podcast? I was like, I think this is the thing we've talked about like in the past couple months. Re-whizzles again with the stream giveaway. Nice. We'll do that in 1 second. And it's apparently so bad that it just keeps happening. And it wasn't the 2 months ago anti-Semitic stuff. It was the new anti-Semitic stuff. It's like, how does this guy continue to have a job? Like, at this point, like, how does this company continue to exist? And I mean, don't get your hopes up thinking this is the straw that breaks the camel's back. It's going to have to start from the distributor and the retailer level first. Retailers first. So, there has to be some ramifications. Wait, it's not the old stuff? Thank you, Thunder Viking. Thank you. Now Robert Oster joined Nathan too? What is that? I don't even know what that is. I've never heard anything about Robert Oster. Obviously, since I work with him. Who is doing the art? He's doing the art. He does not care. This is nothing new. This is like a decade worth of stuff. Yeah, I don't know anything about this Robert Oster thing. But obviously, I'm a customer of his, so it'd be interesting to know. And if it's a real thing. The Robert Oster stuff is upsetting. The tweets, I know nothing. So y'all are going to have to send me links or something. Email them to me. We don't need to go through them here. But feel free to email me this stuff because it's news to me. Definitely news to me. He had an ink name, Rivers of Blood, same name as the most racist speech in British history. He blocked anyone that brought it up and then changed it and never said sorry. Gotcha. Yeah, I've never heard of that. When was this? Not that the date matters, but I'm curious why I've never heard of this. Especially being in business with him, why have I never heard of this? All right, I'm going to work on that giveaway while y'all tell me. Yeah, email me the tweets. Yeah, just email me that stuff, and I'll look. Y'all know I will tell it like it is. I couldn't care less about dropping someone if they're an idiot, or especially if they're a bigot. But it's news to me. You don't know what you don't know. So yeah, shoot me the emails. All right, let's do the giveaway. Gotta be careful. Toby decided to lay under my chair, so I gotta be sure not to roll over him. Let's continue with the good stuff from yesterday. Rivers of Blood speech. Yeah, I don't even know that one. I'll look at Evan's tweets or anyone else that wants to email me, hello@penank.com, and show me some stuff. I'd be happy to take a look. All right. We don't even have the camera up yet today. I don't know that we need the camera up. Let's give away the Lumen Industries Pilot Ageless. This is a great pen. This is Rewizzles redeemed the 100,000 channel points for a right now giveaway. Gotcha. Hope you get that. Hope you're good to go, Cody. Good that you realized it. Do you have to take a break from Robert Oster Inks? I don't know anything about it. It's enough to take a break from. Like I'm flummoxed. I'm flummoxed. If I win this, may I have a waffle party? Yes, you may. Hey, Cocolina. All right, so this is the Ageless. I think it was called Graphite. Excuse me, Carbon Black. So this is the Carbon Black Ageless. Really cool pen. If you were here on stream yesterday, I showed it off when I was digging through the stuff. So it's got a really cool mechanism. I'm sorry if I need the camera today, I'll plug it in. But I was thinking probably not gonna be here too long. So that's this pen. Really cool pen. Cool Lumen Industries packaging. I'm not gonna let that go. So yeah, there we go. All right, so let's do a giveaway, courtesy of Rewizzle's channel points. What's up, Jesse? All right, so we'll call this Pilot Ageless. Oh, hang on. Do not enter. I know it's delayed. I didn't clear out the entry log from the previous one. So just hang tight and we'll restart it here in a second. Already canceled it. The entry logs from yesterday were still in the log. So let me wait like 30 seconds, make sure everyone gets the message, and then we'll redo it here momentarily. My apologies. As soon as I looked over, I was like, wow, that's a lot of people that have already entered, and I didn't clear the logs. So y'all just hang tight for a second. We'll let people catch up here. My mistake. Apparently, I'm going to be sent to the break room. So that is a break room moment. Killer t-shirt, Brad. Thank you, Digital Medievalist. Let me let all of the delays get caught back up. And then we'll restart that. That was completely my mistake. I just want to do... So, if you were looking for this t-shirt, I also have the Gonk Has a Posse t-shirt. So, yeah. If you're looking, no affiliation other than Rich is dope, and you should buy his dope things. Of course, Kate. Let's see here. All right, so let me reset this, and we're going to do it again. And now this giveaway is open! Exclamation point raffle. And here we go. There we go. So that is courtesy of Rewizzle's channel points. 100K fountain points. What are we giving away? The Pilot Ageless, which I think everyone wants this pin. Like, so you should want this pin. And the shirt glows. This one does not glow. Gonk might glow. I'll have to go back and look. Does Gonk glow? I already closed the link. This one does not glow. So it's this pin from Pilot. It's a really interesting pin model. It's kind of got like a double stage twist deployment. So yeah, very cool. Rich is good people. Rich is OG internet. Brad glows. I was probably glowing a little bit because I get a little warm on the podcast. It's stressful podcasting. Make sure you want to say the right things and do the right things. We had great Johnny Ive details. Your sister-in-law really likes the timeless pins. Nice. Hey Cody, just something to help you out with, like with the chatting. You know, it's chat about the topics that we're discussing, you know, at the time, and you know, maybe just not like other like personal things. You know, chat about like the topics, like if we're talking about this pen or, you know, whatever, you know, ink we're referring to or things like that. Have those type of conversations in the chat, aside from like distracting from like what the topics are in the chat and having like separate conversations. That's kind of just like a good kind of streaming thing to do, right? So hopefully that helps. Yeah, I think you get it. So something to work on. That's cool. All right, let's pick a winner. Mafia Geek. Didn't you just win like a couple weeks ago? I swear you just won something. Mafia Geek. This seems like a Mafia Geek type of pen. Am I incorrect in saying that? I don't know why, but this seems like a Mafia Geek type of pen. So the Zero Wins Club is coming for Mafia Geek next. Mafia Geek is officially on the list. It's funny writing Mafia Geek on corgi butts. I do think I want an AirPod keychain. Actually, Rewizzles, that's the one thing that Mike mentioned that I was like, I should probably do that. What exactly are these giveaways for? You, anyone listening. I give things away all the time on stream. It's what we do here. We give pins to people because I have too many pins to use for myself, so y'all should have them. So that's the deal. You can teach Toby to find my keys. True. Probably just put some like peanut butter on them. What refill is it? It's this weird proprietary Pilot gel refill. It looks you know what? It kind of looks like a G2 Mini refill. I don't have a G2 Mini handy, but it looks like the G2 Mini refill, and I would really think it was probably the same. Got a horribly timed work call. So that's what. Soon Brad will have 100 pins. So I had a panic attack this morning, Slumberland Studio. I got the shipping notification for my pin box. I had the shipping notification for my 100 count pin box that is going to lead me down a path to managing my pin library, my personal pin library, down to 100 pins or less. G2 Mini is 8 centimeters exactly. Do I have a centimeter ruler? So yeah, I'm in I am officially in panic mode, especially after cleaning out the closet and seeing how many just, lower price point pins I have that I'm gonna need to move out. Yeah, so totally had a panic attack. That is for sure. I mean, I want to get to 100% pins. I'm coming from the opposite direction. So I just want to get to a one in, one out type of situation. I don't want to get into like buy 5 things, figure out what I need to do. And then did I make the right decision, and like question like my whole purpose in life. Panic will you subside when you see how beautiful the box is. Yeah. I'm very interested in your process, Brad. Hopefully you don't keep it as super hard and super fast rule. Yeah, we'll see how this plays out. Like I very much have like a strict idea in place. And like it feels necessary, like with the way that my pin collection has grown. You will get there. Please don't count the preppies. I have like 2 preppies. I don't have a bunch. It's the Kaweco Sports, Twisbees, and Lamis that are the problem. Pretending you're getting rid of thing, analyzing how you feel if you're overly upset, that's not the one to get rid of. Yeah. And plus, like, I'm not getting rid of the stuff. I'm giving it to y'all. Or some of it I will sell. Have a rule maybe 50 and up. It's possible. It's possible. What do you think your current estimate of fountain pens? Probably, if I'm counting like literally everything with a fountain pen nib on, it's probably, it's got to be close to 200. Does the Pikachu Lamy count? It's not going to be in the box. Because I'm thinking about my cigar box storage. Let's say they hold 10 each. That's 6. I have 2 of the Retro 51 trays. That's 15 each. So that's 30. So that's 90 pins right there. Then I'm not counting like the Kawecos, the Twisbees, the Lamis. Like by the time like you told it all up, I bet it's close to 200. What was the name of the company you got that shirt from? Still in my clipboard. Nah, I think it's like, I don't know. I want to think about it, right? Like I want to have reasons to buy things. A lot of my reasons to buy things, like I don't count the things. I'll tell you what doesn't count is if I buy something for review or for giveaway. We're talking about my personal stuff, right? The things that I want to buy for myself. So like if I buy 3 pins that are going to be reviewed, those definitely don't count. I'm talking about my own stuff. So no, I'm only counting fountain pens. The other pins, that doesn't even rank. That's not a category. I'm going to organize those more, but no, only fountain pens. Do a lot of those items you buy for yourself start at the review level? How do I answer that? No, it's usually a secondary thing. It's usually the stuff I buy for myself is at least has some thought process behind it. I don't keep all my pens inked up, Cody. So, and I don't have a strict rotation. Yeah, that's a good way to start Slow Mo in Studios. Put my Twisby and Nemesines in cigar boxes, the Maker and High End and Toyota Craft. That's definitely how we'll start. I don't buy all that many things that I wouldn't review. I mean, I don't go into like, if I'm buying something for my own use, I don't necessarily look at it. I don't necessarily buy it going into looking to review it. Just like I bought like that Jonathan Brooks pen at the Atlanta Pen Show. I just bought that for myself. I wasn't thinking, hey, maybe I'll review this. I mean, I might review it, but it's not even like remotely on the list. Does a review of the item trigger the thought of purchasing? Not really. Like, I won't do a video for that orange Mark 1 because it's unobtainable. I kind of do that too. Like, I won't worry about things you can't get. I did this a few months ago with pencils reducing the numbers hugely. I found making a list of what I had helped. There will definitely be a Pen Addict 100 spreadsheet. Maybe Airtable. People have mentioned Airtable. I mean, I can just use Google Sheets, but... Oh, yeah. I'm not... I will be kind to myself, but I'm going to treat this as a process. Right? It's definitely like a process type thing that needs to be done. It's a cleaning, it's an organizing, it's a using stuff where all this is based from, and not needing like extras and not needing to have too much stuff. So, yes, my name is Brad. I use Airtable for my pen ink list. How terrible is the shipping from Toyota? Let me look. I will be able to tell you exactly because I got the 100 box. Let's see. Toyo. Let's see. That is the tracking. Shipping fee was 16,000 yen. How much is that? Will you do another pin sale? Absolutely. Mafia Geek. I totally forgot about that pin. Like, it's in the to be reviewed container. I haven't inked it up once. Oh, are you talking about the Explorer with the other I was thinking of the Explorer fountain pen. That's what I was just thinking about, the Explorer fountain pen. So no, I haven't been using the old one, but I did find a box of them. Yeah. So, and it was the 100 count box, right? So it's going to be big and heavy. So I was not surprised that was going to go into the cost. What was I talking about? I was going to see if I had a picture of the piloted Explorers. So I have when I was cleaning out the room, nope, I don't have it in there. So I still have a box of like 8 Explorers. 16,000 yen. It's a big, heavy box, right? It is big, it's wooden, it's heavy, it's dense. It's like it would probably fit in like one of these plastic bucket containers that I have, right? Like, it's big. It's big and heavy. Yeah, like, I didn't blink at the shipping costs because I knew going into it that it would be stupid. Like, it just is what it is, right? That's part of the math going into buying a very expensive thing like that. So I need to have this pin sale sooner than later, Coco Lena, because I just spent like $800 probably total on this box. So it was very, very, very expensive. So we'll have to sell some pins post haste. I already have, when I was cleaning out boxes in the Closet of Doom, already saved 3 boxes for pins that I know I'm going to sell. Actually, one was a giveaway pin because I got it for free. The other 2 are definitely sell. So I pulled 3 nice fountain pens out that will be on the market. The 40 pin box is so perfect. Yeah, I think for most people, I think the 40 pin box is probably the sweet spot. I was considering a 60, but I did some quick math and that just wouldn't work for me. Are you doing the pin sale the same way as before? I would assume so. It depends on what my first pass of culling the products would be like. If I can get like double digit stuff, yeah, I would probably just release them all at once. I need to go and delete that other page. Still trying to convince Toyuka to come back to San Fran. Any Elmos? I only have one. Only if I bought a new one would I sell the Elmo that I have, because I use that Elmo pretty regularly. I'm guessing this will be discussed on the podcast, but interested to hear what pins 101 and 105 when you complete this. I'm hoping, like, it really needs to not even, like, start at 100. Like, I would hope that we get down below that, you know, pretty soon. So, and it's because it's not going to be, like, if you're ever into, like, baseball, and you have baseball prospect rankings, and you rank the players 1 through 100, well, who was 101 is an important distinction to know who was the first cut. With what I'm doing, that first cut's not going to be as important as that, I don't think, because it'll be a lot. Like, there will not be, this is the first one out. What will be interesting is once I'm set, the first one that I gets replaced. That will be the interesting question. Like, that's the down the line question that I think is the more important one. Once I get to where I'm at, the first one to be replaced will be interesting information for sure. So I think that's where it's rights above replacement, right? We're gonna need to come up with our own formula. No, don't clean your pins with rubbing alcohol. Are you gonna be keeping your Ultim? 100%. But like, I looked, we're gonna bring in some of the non-stored away, like in cigar box pins, soon. The amount of Kaweco Sports and like Shown Designs and all of those things amounts to a lot of pins before we get into the absolute certain pins that are staying. And I'm going to keep the box up here. I'm going to redo this shelf. I'm going to get some artwork up here, kind of redo this back area. So the pin box will end up living up here so we can access it instead of having it halfway across the house. If you sell that blue Nikaya, I might be interested. None of the Nikayas will be for sale, because I've already sold a couple of Nikayas. I sold 2 Nikayas last time around. So, like, I think I'm down to... Are you going to have a death row? That's actually... It's going to be interesting. Do I rank the drawers? So it's 5 20-slot drawers of pins. And is there a ranking in there? You know, is there a ranking to the drawers? Because one day there'll be an Annabelle pin and then something has to go. I mean, that is why we're doing this, right? Because as soon as you say, I've got it, as soon as I put in all this work to do what I want to do for my own personal reasons, to just open that up and say, well, now 120 is good, it defeats the purpose, right? So there has to be, I have to put myself in a position to where there is decisions that have to be made, and they have to be like thoughtful decisions and things like that. So I'm looking at this as a long-term type of thing. You're not going to Brasstown and find a way to fit more pins, right? Well, we're going to have to empty out all the Brasstowns that have pins in them right now. So, coffee and pin talk, the best way to start the workday. I need round 2 of coffee. So glad I don't have enough pins to have Brad's problem yet. Oh, it's a real problem. You should do a pin roll for the final cut, like the transition state, right? So like the first, like I have a feeling I'm gonna get to like 80 like dead quick, right? And then I'm gonna have like another 80 that I have to choose from for 20 or more. It's me, a horror brand. Factual. I didn't refill my water after the podcast. Mid Hansen. So I'm struggling a little bit, but not as bad as yesterday. I was wiped out yesterday. Last four in, last four out poll. There's going to be a lot of things to talk about when I do this. And believe me, I'm not doing this for content purposes, although I'm going to write about it constantly, but that wasn't the impetus for this. The impetus was to not have hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of pens sitting around not being used when either I can sell them or give them away. That's it. Go get water now. I'm not going to stream for another, I don't know, we're only going to go another 10 or 15 minutes. I'll be good. We all like the chair. It is going to be excellent content though, but that's my impetus is never content. So yeah, but it's going to be fun. Are you going to Marie Kondo them? No. I mean, just the joy. I'll have the ones that spark joy. They get to stay, but we're not going to have we're not going to have like an MDE for the pens that don't make the cut. We're not going to have any melon parties or dance parties for the ones that don't make the cut. Last question about this. Any idea where you think the initial cut line will be? Like, do you have a number of pens in your head that you know you're keeping? I mean, it's going to be real close. Oh, I'm not panicking. I'm not panicking it in a way that like physical, like chemically changing panic. No, definitely not. I'm just thinking about this a lot. So, what was the luggage you and Mike used to promote? Away. I don't know. They kind of stopped advertising everywhere. They had a big blow up in the C-suite there. I think one of the main people up there was like a real like tough person to work for, I think. If I remember, this was like a year ago, 2 years ago. Your pen problem is the same problem I used to have with books. I got rid of over 600 plus the last few years. It's hard, but it feels good when it's done. Yeah. Like, I'm not going to be... I know the end result is going to be good. So, there you go. What do you do with your pens? I mean, I try to use them as much as possible. I don't display many pens. I mean, these are up here because they like look cool, but I'm not a museum display person. Either use them or get rid of them. So there you go. Thank goodness pens take up less space than books. I mean, definitely. I have a bookshelf in there I need to manage a little bit better. I want to get a small shelf, like right over here. Small shelf under the window, artwork up here, 100 pen case up here, and then move all this stuff off. So we'll figure it out. I found that the nib matters a lot with my writing experience. If I swap out a nib and a pen I don't like, I often end up liking the pen again. That's my Pelican problem, right? Have you come across any ink display solutions recently? No, because they're just so. It's like ink bottles are like Tetris. Like nothing, like you think they're gonna all stack together, but you pretty much run out of space really, really quick. So are you not moving out the stream into the shipping department? I don't. No immediate plans. Let's just put it that way. I don't like having my stuff that far away from me, if that makes sense. But it would technically be an awesome place to do it. We're gonna have the new fiber people are coming out in the next couple of weeks. I'm gonna see what they say. I'm not saying no. It's not a priority. I think is probably the best way to put it. So we'll see. I have book downsizing regrets. Had to do it because of a move, but there are definitely things I missed. Yeah. So the best thing about selling pens, I've had 2 like decent sales of pens, like 20 pens each in each sale. I haven't missed any. So that's a good place to be, good place for it to come from. So that feels okay. Ink bottles, hide them in dark places. Yeah, all mine just live on a shelf in a closet, and it's just like complete disarray. Recently sorted through my old school material and put in folders labeled and everything. That's good. You need to come label the Closet of Doom. It's madness. So one step at a time with the process. I cleaned out boxes this week on Monday. That got a lot of space back. The next thing will be pens. So I almost never sell off my personal things because of regrets I had trading Magic cards and video games. I get that. All right. Let's knock out one more giveaway. Then I'm probably going to wrap it up for today. I got a bunch of writing to do this afternoon. Bunch of prep stuff. What's the longest a pen can go unused before drying out? It's an unanswerable question. Just a big sign that says Closet of Doom, right? That is it. All right, let's see what Toby, should we give away a notebook? We gave away a pen. Did we give away any notebooks yesterday? No. Let's give away a notebook. He's laying on the floor next to me. He's just over it. End up buying a used Draco. That's a cool pen. I like that pen. Let's see. What kind of notebooks can we give away? Ooh. All right. Let's see. All right. We'll give away a paper and washi kit. Yeah, he's literally just like flopped over. I can almost run him over with the wheels of this chair. That's why I keep looking down. I have to keep being careful. That's how close he's laying to me right now. Because he's out of the cone, but he knows I'm watching him. All right. We'll probably have some knock inventory we'll go through here pretty soon. So this is a set of the Gigante cards. This is a folded note card. Very cool. Very fountain pen friendly. We'll add in a very interesting right notepad. Which set was this from? So this is just a cool blue crab, I guess. This is the Oh, what kind of notebook is this? It's lined. It's half lined, and then I guess lined on one side, dots on the other. So front page is lines, back page is dots all the way through. That's pretty cool. I don't remember this. And then sitting on top of that was this weird little washi set. It kind of goes in with the theme. It's like a underwater. So it's like an underwater theme. There's like jellyfish and crabs, things like that. Very underwater. Was it a BWI show exclusive maybe? Yeah, I don't know. And then a bunch of like jellyfish stickers. Someone must have given me this. This came with the washi. So all of this goes together. All right, so we'll do one giveaway for all the things. Thank you, Lady Tamir. All right, so we'll do a giveaway for this. Let's call it paper and washi kit. Washi is not for stick-to-itiveness. It's not going to be the most sticky tape. It's an accent tape more than anything, not a stick-to-things tape. Yeah, it's an aesthetic tape. All right. Paper and washi giveaway. Let's go. Exclamation point raffle. All of this will go together. All right. No stream tomorrow, chat. Remember. Remember that. Is the podcast out yet? I just saw Mike's tweet. Yeah, so today's podcast is out. Y'all should go listen. Y'all should go listen to today's podcast. We had fun with the Johnny Ive things article. So yeah, that is now out in your podcast feeds and catcher of choice. No stream tomorrow, but we'll have a good time, and then we'll be back. And I think next week's schedule is pretty normal. Good luck with the Lego. You have your set ready to follow along. Nice. I'm expecting a good time tomorrow. I've gone into this before expecting dread. It's usually not dread. Last time was pretty dread because it took us like 6 hours to build, and it was a huge mistake. At least maybe 5. And that it was not the intent to have that level of intensity on one of these builds. So yeah, tomorrow will be much more manageable. We're building the F1 Mercedes. What model is the car? A12. I forget which model the car is, but it's a small set, and we're only building part of the set. We're only building the F1 car. They have a safety car as part of the set too. AM1, AM12. I forget. So it is. It was released earlier this year, late last year or early this year, and it's a smaller set, so it should be fun. Where when we built Trafalgar Square, we built some crazy aggressive sets before. So work is interfering with the streaming this week. Yeah, it should be simpler than the architecture ones. We started with the architecture ones because they look cool, and some of them, they started out simple. We took that a little bit too far. Who has the bricks this time? Mike. So he got to pick the set, so I'll have the instructions, and Mike will have the set. And it should be fun because I'll be able to pick on him about Mercedes' performance this year in F1. So let's pick a winner. Sir to the Cobalt. Sir Cobalt, you are a winner. Sir Cobalt. Did you also build some Lego modulars? No. We've done only architecture sets up till now. Sir Cobalt, not a first-time winner. 0 wins, gang, rise up. And I don't think you're a first-time winner, right? Are you a first-time winner, Sir Cobalt? Maybe. Because my voice cracks. Yes, no, maybe. All right, so this will be a little fun pack. Again, I will have time to ship all this stuff tomorrow. I'm still streaming. Yeah, you don't have to rush Sir Cobalt. Even if you don't get it today, I'll send it next week or whatever. Do wins on the blog count? Probably not for this situation. We have our own emotes. We have our own emotes on this stream, so I think blog ones don't count. Trafalgar Square was a lot, yeah. Yep. All right, that's a wrap today, chat. I love y'all. You're awesome. Go listen to the podcast. We had a good time today, exploring some things, and I'll be around rest of the week, but no stream tomorrow. We'll be back next Tuesday on the stream, the Twitch stream machine. So hope y'all have a good day. Enjoy your pens, enjoy your paper, enjoy your writing, have fun, free your mind, explore, buy some power converters. Y'all have a good one.